Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. Good afternoon, everyone, and many thanks for those joining us through Zoom as well as Facebook Live. Today, we will begin the ceremony with a Quranic recitation by Mr. Fahad bin Amin, the Manager of HR and Admin of Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited. We welcome Mr. Fahad.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wat-tini waz-zaytuni wa turi sinina wa hadzal baladil amin. Laqad khalaqnal insana fi ahsani taqwim. Summa radadnahu asfala safilin. Illa allazina amanu wa 'amilus salihati falahum ajrun ghairu mamnun. Fama yukazzibuka ba'du bid-din. Alaysa Allahu biahkamil hakimin. Sadaqallahul azim.
Alhamdulillah, we hope to have barakah for this event. Thank you, Mr. Fahad. Today, we'll be witnessing one of many opportunities for not just BinaPavo nor Lighthouse, but to all stakeholders as we take the first step into opening new doors and bountiful of opportunities along the way. We welcome everyone to this exclusive MOU signing ceremony between BinaPavo K-Commerce Indian Berhad and Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited for the Malaysia-Bangladesh Strategic Business Partnership. Today, the MOU will be signed by Dr. Leilani Muhammad Noor, Group CEO of K-Commerce Indian Berhad, Muhammad MEHEDI HASAN SHIKDER, Managing Director of Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited, and will be witnessed by Muhammad Monir, Hossain SHIKDER, Chairman of Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited, and Dr. Moha Yusof, President of BinaPavo K-Commerce Indian Berhad. This partnership will lead the way forward to many collaborations in family business advisory, strategic planning, and learning and development programs for both parties in Bangladesh and Malaysia. As the famous saying goes, united we stand, divided we fall. Or more commonly known in Malay, bersatu kita teguh, bercerai kita roboh. Without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Leilani Muhammad Noor to give us a few words on this momentous occasion. We welcome Dr. Leilani.
Assalamualaikum everyone, and thank you everyone for coming. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, my esteemed guests, friends, family, and business partner. I welcome all of you to the MOU signing ceremony that marks the beginning of a journey as we sign on dotted lines that can officiate the Malaysia-Bangladesh strategic business partnership with Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited. It was just in June this year since this partnership was first discussed. And, just in a few months, we are now seeing the doors open for us to join forces, thanks to Mohammad MEHEDI HASAN SHIKDER, the Managing Director of Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited, and certainly Mr. Mohammad Monir Hossain SHIKDER, the Chairman of Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited. This partnership hinges on the knowledge sharing opportunities between our organization to allow family businesses in Bangladesh a gateway to access all the benefits this partnership brings to the table. With BinaPavo also comes the inclusion of the emotional culture deck by Riders and Elephant, which is from New Zealand, a technique that BinaPavo had invested. And I'm happy to say that, at BinaPavo, we are the only one that is a certified ECD Pro Elephant Rider. Additionally, both Moha and myself, Dr. Moha Yusuf is the founder and president of BinaPavo, and we specialize in family business advisory. We are very active in conducting research, so we can actually conduct research not just for businesses, but certainly for family businesses, including training and development, coaching, mentoring, and so on. From Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited comes the real-world industry experience in various fields, which is present in Bangladesh. And I am confident, with the consultants that we have, at Lighthouse, it will certainly boost, the many opportunities that both our companies can leverage on as we enter into this partnership in Bangladesh. Through this, we hope that what is being done at Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited, whereby they provide services such as business process improvement, operational process improvement, corporate training and mentoring, financial consultation, governance, risk and compliance, HR consultation, and so much more, which would actually be what I call something that can be aligned, with the advisory services, especially the family business advisory services that we offer, and that can be done, with companies, with family businesses in Bangladesh. It is our sincere hope that this partnership will lead the way forward for collaborations in family business advisory, strategic planning, and learning and development programs for us in Bangladesh. We look forward to growing together with Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited and achieving greater heights with our combined strength through this Malaysia-Bangladesh business partnership. We at BinaPavo are proud of all involved parties and sincerely thank Mohammad, MEHEDI, HASAN, SHIKDER, as well as Mr. Mohammad, Monir, Hossain, SHIKDER for making this happen for both our companies. I must certainly thank all of you who are in attendance today. I see there's so many faces from Bangladesh. I'm so happy to see so many of you, coming in to support this MOU ceremony and grace this event together with us. Once again, we thank you, all of you, for joining. Let's celebrate this momentous occasion together, and we are all excited to see what the future holds for BinaPavo and Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited. Thank you.
Such aspiring words. Thank you, Dr. Leilani, for that speech. Now we will move on for the corporate video for BinaPavo.
help families to ensure that the philosophy of the founder is being cascaded and shared, communicated from one generation to the other through the family strategic plan. When we speak to families, we convey to them our three C's: communication, cohesion, continuity, not only among family members, between siblings, parent and children, but also among employees.
Thank you once more. Now, we are delighted to welcome Mr. Mohammad HASAN to share his speech. We welcome Mr. MEHEDI.
Thank you, Ms. Aina. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to the President of BinaPavo, Commerce Sandian Barhad, the Group CEO of BinaPavo, the Chairman of Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited, our existing and prospective clients, distinguished guests, and our colleagues. Thank you for being here today. Today is a prestigious moment for Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited by doing the first ever MOU signing ceremony with foreign strategic partners. By the grace of Almighty, from now on, we will be able to fulfill the various advisory services to our Bangladeshi corporates, such as family business advisory, training and mentoring, as well as strategic planning and management, with the help of foreign experts. Okay, as we know that in Bangladesh, most of the big corporates or the group of companies are family owned. So most of them are running by second generation at this moment. So where BinaPavo, Commerce and Sandian Barhad, having an excellent track record in Malaysia as well as in Southeast Asia for doing the giving the facilities of the business advisory services, which is a very unique in Southeast Asia as well as which will be very first time in Bangladesh as well. Moreover, the emotional culture day procedure from Riders and Elephants from New Zealand is a very unique method of emotional leadership, which will be led by Dr. Lelaini. That will be like very helpful for the C-level employees in Bangladesh as well as the mid-level employees as well, which will actually increase the company's, like the efficiency as well as it will help to achieve the company's vision. Lighthouse and BinaPavo will conduct the session in Bangladesh after this MOU signing ceremony physically with the physical presence of the Dr. Lelaini as well as Dr. Mohammad, along with their consultant as well. Moreover, we are planning for online training session as well, and somehow we can, give the customization or the tailor-made training program or the mentoring program in Malaysia as well. If let's say any of the corporate in Bangladesh would like to, go to Malaysia. Last but not the least, BinaPavo is always conducting the events throughout the year for family business summit, for training and mentoring session, with the seminars, the workshop as well. So with the help of BinaPavo, Lighthouse will facilitate Bangladeshi clients to be part of that program, inshallah. Thank you for being here, everyone. Hope Almighty will fulfill all our good wishes and keep us healthy and safe. And terima kasih to our Malaysian guests as well. Thank you very much.
Such aspiring words. Thank you, Mr. Mehedi. Now we will move on with the corporate video for Lighthouse. Thank you, Lighthouse. May we all bless for a successful collaboration ahead. As such, we would like to move forward with the ceremony to the Memorandum of Understanding signing between Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited and BinaPavo K-Commerce Indian Berhad. I would like to invite Dr. Leilani, Mr. MEHEDI, as well as witnesses Mohammad Monir and Dr. Moha to sign on their respective MOU as we witness this wonderful occasion. Dr. Leilani and Mr. MEHEDI, we invite both parties to sign now. Now, We would like to invite both witnesses, Mr. Mohammad Monir, Chairman of Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited, and Dr. Moha Yusof, President of BinaPavo K-Commerce Sdn Bhd, to now sign the MOU. Please sign the MOU now. Congratulations, both BinaPavo and Lighthouse. With this, I would like to have both parties to hold up the MOUs for a small photo session. I will be taking 2 pictures to commemorate this joyous occasion. Everyone, please smile at the camera as I count down to 3. 1, 2, 3, cheese. One more. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Thank you to both witnesses as well as Dr. Lilani and Mr. Mehedi. Now, we would like to take everyone on a journey to which the opportunities of this amazing partnership may open. It is a great moment for us to witness this event, as it will only take 1 step before more will follow. As this journey is only the beginning, may this video shed light to the potentials of the unknown.
Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited is always keen to provide diversified and up-to-date business advisory services. We believe that foreign strategic partnership is the best business model to fulfill the evolving needs of its clients. We are delighted to work with BinaPavo, K-Commerce and Sdn Bhd for many reasons. I would like to mention 3 of them. Number 1, one of the best boutique family business advisory firm in Southeast Asia. Number 2, the CEO of BinaPavo, Dr. Lelaini, is the only pro-certified consultant in Malaysia for emotional culture tech, which is designed by riders and elephants from New Zealand for emotional leadership and mentoring. Number 3, Dr. Moha Yusof, the President, Dr. Lelaini, the Group CEO, have more than 50 years of combined experience in training, research, mentoring, and family business management advisory. We trust that BinaPavo will bring a positive impact in Bangladeshi corporate by providing its unique services.
It's truly an honor for us at BinaPavo to have this collaboration with Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited. This opportunity allows both our organizations to learn from each other and build upon the ties that we have between Malaysia and Bangladesh. We hope to introduce our expertise in family business advisory, as well as to bring in the component of emotional intelligence through the use of emotional culture tech. We look forward to a beautiful friendship with Lighthouse, and I believe that through this partnership, together we would be able to grow beyond our respective borders.
A wise woman has once said, "Surround yourself only with people who are going to take you higher." We hope that this signing can entail new wonders and opportunities for the future. As we look forward to the partnership grow, build upon each other's strengths, we must also understand who our partners are. Calling upon Dr. Lilani once more, she will be diving deeper into what potentials BinaPavo is and what it has in store for the future.
Thank you, Aina, for that. I hope everybody could see my slide. Yeah, okay. So today I'm just going to spend about perhaps 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. So please, everyone, stay with me. I'm just going to share what BinaPavo does and how the collaboration with Lighthouse Business Consulting Limited can be, can be brought forward in Bangladesh. Okay, so I think the most important and the most dying problem, with regards to family businesses worldwide, not just in Bangladesh, not just in Malaysia. This is worldwide, that family businesses face challenges such as internal conflict, trust issues, as well as wealth management, hang on, okay, and also certainly developing leaders and succession, right? And as you can see, the circles that we have at the top, we would be able to see that from first generation to the second generation, usually only 30% of businesses will move to the second generation, and from that 30%, only 12% from second to third generation. And certainly, by the time you move on to the fourth generation, there'll be only 4% that will be able to get to the fourth generation. So this was a study done by POSA, quite a well-known study. And I think at the end of the day, what is important is to ensure that how do we make sure that these percentages are not as low as this, how do we make sure that there'll be transition from the second to the third to the fourth to be more more structured, and to ensure that succession is being planned, and most importantly, the family is is in harmony, right, as they are transitioning. Next. And I think you've seen this in our video, and what our BinaPavo 4-pillar framework does is we look at not just development, whereby we help families to develop their family strategic plan. So bear in mind, it's not the business plan that we're looking at. A large company, a large family business certainly has a well thought through strategic plan, but a large, large public listed family businesses needs to also have a family strategic plan. This is where the family constitution is being drafted, and also to ensure that the family governance are being put in place, meaning the process and the structure. In doing that, we look into succession planning, and also, we look into wealth with regards to investment, as well as financial. And last but certainly not least, this is, very important. The whole world is looking at how businesses is looking into sustainability. This is ensuring that, and calling on and taking on what United Nations is preaching, that companies needs to together be able to achieve their sustainable development goals. So other than that, other than advisory to family businesses, we also do training and development. And when we look into training and development, I'll share with you later on, there are some next gen programs that we have, FB Go Global, as well as customized learning and development programs, not just for the family members, but certainly for their employees as well. And then we have events, as I mentioned by MEHEDI earlier on. We've got our yearly event, which is the Asia Pacific Family Business Summit, and I'll be happy to share with you later our upcoming Asia Pacific Family Business Summit, which is going to happen soon. Of course, we also do seminars and workshops and some forums. So let's look into what is a family strategic plan. right? And why family businesses ought to come up and do this together. Yeah, so certainly number one is to preserve the family capital. And bear in mind that family capital, when we talk about capital, it is not just about resources in terms of money. Yeah, not so much and not only for the purpose of assets. Preserving family capital also means leveraging and looking and developing next generation leaders. Yeah, because these are the leaders that you have. These are the children, the grandchildren that you have, right? And these family members are family capital. Yeah, so we'll find ways how to make sure that each and every family member has a place in preserving the family capital. Then we look into preserving the shareholding value. Yeah, and certainly, you know, in doing all this is maintaining harmony and also to ensure that the family, you know, upholds the family values that is being inculcated from the founder, yeah, and you know, and it trickles down over generations. So that is the purpose of this family strategic plan. Just very quickly, for everybody's information, how we look into the difference between family and business structure and roles. So we all, you know, on the right side of this table, we all know, you know, what corporate governance is for the business. So for the family, you know, we have, and we will help families to come up with what we call the family governance. For the business, you have, you know, constitutions or shareholders agreement. Yeah, for the family, what they need is a family constitution. For the business, you have board of directors, yeah, to govern, yeah, and to ensure that the processes and structures are being placed and being carried out as per required according to the constitution. Yeah, so for the family, we will help families to form the family council. And in doing this, we also help families to implement the family council. That means we will guide family council members to carry out their family council meetings. We will help family members to learn how to take on the role as a family council chair, how to take on the role as a family council members, yeah, and so on and so forth. So that is part of the coaching and development that we do for the next generation in the family council. Certainly for the business, you have your chairman, yeah, and the BOD. At the family side, we have the chair and the family council. And of course, in business, you have all those asset, employees, the very important asset, employees. In the family, the very important capital is family members. How do we give a voice to each and every family members so that together with the family council, the whole entire family is able to move forward cohesively, right? Ensuring that the family and the business is balanced. So here's a little bit about what and why families needs to have a family constitution. Yeah, so this is basically to ensure that everybody have their say. Yeah, and to ensure that families would be able to build trust among each other, right? And also to make sure that there is a common agenda to ensure and to drive sustainability. So in a successful family, you know, we define their roles and responsibility. We make sure that there is a written policy and rules, and certainly we will establish and have a procedure and a framework to ensure that there is constant, transparent dialogue, policy making, planning, and as well as management of the family. Right? Let's move on to the next one, which is the programs that we have with regards to family business programs. So for us, and we can carry this out in Bangladesh together with Lighthouse, we have what we call the family business series. And each of this series, as depicted in color, we have 5 of that. Yeah, each of this is 2 days. So we start with aspiring next generation leaders. And then we move on to how the family can then design the family business for perpetuity, yeah, or sustainability. The third module is governance for family harmony and business continuity. And then they move on to the fourth module, which is embracing stewardship in family business. So this is where we look into how family members will be able to carry on that role of being a responsible owner, right? So we always say that as the leader of the family business or as a family member, the role is to be a responsible owner. Yeah, so this is the concept of embracing stewardship. And last but certainly not least, on wealth preservation and distribution in family businesses. So the common thing that we have between Malaysia and Bangladesh is our religion. Yeah, predominantly, is Islam, right? So distribution, of wealth can be somewhat challenging, right, for Muslim families. However, when we really look into the, into the Sharia concept, looking into Fara'id, looking into the element of hiba, so families needs to put all this into, look into what is the best structure, tapping on the available existing structure under Sharia, and ensure that the preservation and the distribution of wealth is being done fairly, in family businesses. The FB Go Global, we call upon family businesses, not just in Bangladesh, but we call on family businesses throughout Asia Pacific. And together we will have a program whereby we take families from one, we can go to, if you like to look into technology, let's go to Japan, for example, or Indonesia. If we would like to look into manufacturing, we can go into, Australia or to the USA. And if we want to look into hospitality, for example, or branded items, or tourism, Italy would be the place that we usually would suggest families to get on board with us, and let's have somewhat like a visit to family businesses in Italy. So it's called the FB Go Global program. It's a 7-day activity, a combination of workshops, at the same time visiting family businesses in those countries and learning from each other. So that's the FB Go Global. Now, when we look into training, we are, at BinaPavo, we are very much into looking into our people, your people, in terms of the employees and families. So we look into the people's side, on the life experience side, as well as the emotion side. And that is why at BinaPavo, when we look into people and emotion, we have brought on the emotional culture deck, a technique, a tool that we have invested from New Zealand, which is from Riders and Elephant, right? So our value proposition to our corporate clients, certainly in Bangladesh, through Lighthouse, is to make sure that we would be able to customize and align our learning and development programs with the culture, the strategic direction, the internal resources of the client. So we can customize that. We can also make sure that, we deliver a holistic intervention using digital technology and application with collaborative partners, as well as we can generate surveys, timely reports, because in our team at BinaPavo, and certainly through the transfer of knowledge with Lighthouse, we will be together, we will be able to not just have, experienced facilitators to do that, our social scientists who are innovative in making sure that our clients, business, people, and technology challenges are being addressed. And at the same time, when we look into our learning and development features, the second box here, our trainers, our facilitators, our advisors, we are all, alhamdulillah, we are all, and we would like to believe that our team are all professional, they are qualified, and they are subject matter expert in the relevant competencies and skills. Yeah, and hence the decision to partner with Lighthouse is very much because we believe the people, the team behind Lighthouse, is aligned to BinaPavo's, skills and competency. So we are very happy with this collaboration with Lighthouse. And certainly, when we design our content, we ensure and we make sure that it is aligned to global standards. Because of course, medium, large, public listed companies, we all, have standards that we have to ensure that we adhere to. Yeah, so we will make sure that the best practices are being put in, especially the UNDP SDG, the ESG initiatives, yeah, and using world-class tools and techniques such as Riders and Elephant, Fourth Innovation, Growth Wheel, and many more. And you can see at the bottom of our slide, we partner with Riders and Elephant, plus vibes with regards to ensuring mental health, yeah, and certainly our technology partner is Asia Tech. So these are some of the various training, but I'm not going to go into detail. What I want to focus on is 3 main programs, training programs that Lighthouse and BinaPavo will deliver to our clients in Bangladesh. Yeah, so 3 main particular ones. Yeah, the first, as we mentioned, the emotional culture deck, and this can be done on various ways. We can use it for leadership development. We can use it for employee engagement. We can use it for culture, strategy change of leadership, team mergers, communication strategy, and many more. And certainly number 12, conflict resolution. Yeah, so these are bespoke workshop. We go in and we try to understand what are the issues that is that the company is facing. We help to enhance teamwork productivity through effective leadership, communication, and culture at the workplace. Yeah, and what would you call that? We encourage leaders of family businesses and leaders of organization to start to have more what we call emotional leadership. Yeah, you all know about emotional intelligence, but yeah, using the emotional culture deck, we can help leaders to come together, yeah, and be more emotionally intelligent with regards to your leadership style. Okay, so we have the emotional leadership program, which is a 2-day program. We've carried that out in Malaysia a couple of times. Yeah, as you can see in the picture here. We have also a team culture program that we do, yeah, in the past, as you could see here. Yeah, and certainly this is to ensure that the team are, stays highly motivated, and leaders and the team, address the needs and fears at work, to build empathy, yeah, and to reinforce a good culture and teamwork, yeah, in the organization. I know Bangladesh, you're very good with cricket, and I certainly want to share this with all of you. What we have done at BinaPavo, and we hope that we can also do this together with Lighthouse, yeah, is to look into sports. Not particularly cricket, but in Malaysia, what we have done is we have collaborated. We are the strategic partner for the state of Selangor, yeah, which is one of the biggest, most vibrant state, yeah, in Malaysia. And what we have done is we help the below 19 cricket team with regard to their emotional and also mental strength. Yeah, so they are actually the Selangor below 19 cricket team. Yeah, but we see how we can help them with regards to their mental strength and also their motivation. Yeah, and decision making, quick decision making in the field. Yeah, because decision making, being a sportsman, the technical skill is one aspect, but that quick decision making and teamwork is also important. So we use the emotional culture deck with the cricket team to handle the emotional side of this. And you can see that picture on the right top corner. Yeah, that is us, BinaPavo, with the Chief Minister of Selangor, together with the CEO of the Selangor Foundation, Mr. Eddie Kotzali. Yeah, whereby together we work towards developing the cricket team below 19 in Selangor. Right, so these are the team that I have that does the ECD program. Yeah, certainly with me is Madam Aliza, who is the Assistant Vice President, Corporate and Client Relations. Emilio, who is our Manager, Group Strategic Communication, as well as Aina Kaisara, who is our Manager, Business Development. Yeah, so these are our team, and of course we have other team members that goes around and do the emotional culture deck. The third program that we have is focusing on strategic planning. So what we call this program is called Strategy Analysis and Formulation for Managers. There are 3 stages that we look at. So we look into the internal factors, the input stage. We look into the matching stage. Yeah, looking into using tools and methods such as the BCG, the grand strategy, and so on. And certainly the third stage is decision stage, right? So this program, if I can share, this program takes about 9 days in total. But when we carry this out with companies in Malaysia, we do it over 3 months, right? And the purpose of why we do it for 3 months is because it combines workshop with the participants. And then you can see it also involves coaching. Yeah, because we believe that when it comes to strategy formulation, it cannot be a 1, 2, or 3 day session, right? So we believe that the participants, the employees, needs to really immerse themselves in the information, the data, the direction of the company. Yeah, so that's where the coaching comes in. And then as you can see, every month the team will present, with regards to the input stage, the matching stage, as well as the decision stage. So at the end of the 3 months, the employees, the team at the company would be able to come up with the strategy and ready to be presented to the board, for example. Yeah, so this is, we usually recommend this to be done ahead of time before you roll out your strategic plan for the year, for the next year, right? Okay, so that is our strategy analysis and formulation for managers program, right? So I'd like to share with you, and this is very important, I call upon you, and if you can make your trip to Kuala Lumpur, please, we invite you, BinaPavo and Lighthouse invites all of you, to fly over to Kuala Lumpur, to Selangor on the 18th of October, where we will have what we call the Asia Pacific Family Business Summit. Yeah, the theme this year is sustainability, the heart and bedrock of family business, continuity in the turbulent global environment. And we have a line of speakers, family businesses, family office, and panel sessions. And also in the afternoon, we have masterclass. One is on health and well-being using technology. And the second masterclass talks on sustainable technology. And we have a representative, a 4th generation of a family business from the Philippines, who will speak about sustainable, responsible investment for philanthropic growth, especially for family businesses. So there's a link up there, you see there. Please sign up, yeah, and we will provide you with more information pertaining to the summit. So remember, please lock your date, 18 October 2022. Not long, another 3.5 weeks to go. So just very quickly, last year we had one, yeah, our first Asia Pacific Family Business Summit. And happy to share with you, we had almost 200 participants from across Asia Pacific. About 60% were family businesses from first to the fourth generation, yeah, and the remaining 40% are professionals or service providers of family businesses, right? It was a success last year, and you know, our team at BinaPavo certainly, inshallah, certainly hope that this year, 18th of October, will be another success, especially with participation from Bangladesh, right? Okay, so I guess that's the end of my presentation. Please, if you're on social media, follow us on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on our Facebook. Yeah, we have a YouTube channel where you can actually view. Right now, you can actually view. There's a lot of materials that we have on our YouTube. Please have a look at it. Yeah, gain some information about what we have on our YouTube. And certainly don't forget to also follow and like Lighthouse on their social media, especially on their LinkedIn and also their Facebook. All right, so certainly please feel free to contact me. Yeah, but other than that, if you'd like to touch base, please, we have Aina Kaisara, who is today our, our Madam, Master Ceremony today, Aina, yeah, and she'll be happy to address any of your concerns. Yeah, that's her email and her mobile number. So with that, I thank you. I can see there are some questions, and I think I'm open to ask and answer any questions. On to you, Aina.
Thank you, Dr. Leilani. As she has mentioned before about the second Asia Pacific Family Business Summit, you can also refer to the link in the chat box, as well as how to contact me. Now, I would like to officially conclude that this is the end of the ceremony. So I would like to conclude this ceremony with a photo taking session with everyone here today. If everybody could open their cameras for a photo taking session, we'll be taking 3 pictures in celebration for this event. If everybody could open their cameras. If everybody is ready, I will count to 3. 1, 2, 3, cheese. 1, 2, 3, cheese. For the last photo, I would like everybody to put a thumbs up for the picture. All right. Everybody ready? Thumbs up. Okay, 1. All right. Let's just wait for everybody to get ready. Okay, 1, 2, 3, cheese. One more. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, thank you, everybody. Once again, thank you for attending the event and giving us Thank you, everybody, once again for attending the event and giving your support to this beautiful partnership. We apologize if there was any mistakes or hiccups along the way, and we hope to see everyone again soon. Thank you and goodbye. Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera.